Welcome back, everybody, to the Toon Review YouTube channel. My name's Paul. Thank you very much for tuning in today. It's a video that, it's not great news, is it? As you can see there on the headline there, fans attacked in Paris. And I wanted to do this video just to ask questions as why. Why does this still go on in the modern day? And, you know, the Premier League football fans get a lot of stick, especially English football fans, you know, when they travel abroad, for Euro tournaments or World Cup tournaments. It's always the English fans that get tarnished with this violent brush. However, if we look over the last several years, there's been a lot of incidents when English fans have gone away to European places for the Champions League or Europa League, whatever it may be. There's been violence. But yet, it's English fans that get tarnished with this brush time after time after time. And I think it's ridiculous now. Because you look at last night, Newcastle United fans causing no problems at all, just in a bar, in restaurants in Paris, and you see the ugly scenes of the ultras deciding that they're going to cause trouble and, have a go at the Newcastle United fans. Really disturbing scenes. You know, when you've got family and friends over there, you kind of think, my God, how safe are they? Because there was no sign of police, there was no sign of anything, and these thugs, is all I can call them, decide to go and smash their own bars and restaurants up in their own city, which just tells you how senseless and sick in the head these people are. Now, they clearly went out to find the Newcastle United fans last night. You know, you saw on social media, having a fan event, Newcastle United just enjoying, singing the songs, causing no problems at all, and then bang. You see pictures of these people walking around Paris looking for the Newcastle United fans. And, to be fair, we all knew this was going to happen. Now, what disappoints me the most is seeing other English supporters from other Premier League teams and other football teams in England having a laugh about it and saying that Newcastle United fans deserve what they get. That is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And I'll tell you why. You look back over time, over the last several years, and the likes of, Liverpool fans have been attacked when they've gone places, and some have been seriously injured. Some have lost their lives. English fans have lost their lives abroad when they've gone to Europe to support the football team. So for them, to come back at us and laugh and call it, say we deserve it, it's disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. And, you should have a serious word with yourselves for coming out with crap like that. Really. I mean, these thugs in Paris are trying to injure human beings. They're trying to go out and injure human beings like themselves. Just injure, stab, do what they want. They're trying to really, really hurt them. And over a football match? See, this is what I can't ever grasp into my head. And I couldn't when I was growing up, seeing all the violence in the past. And you think, as a kid I was thinking, wow, why do people punch each other or try and really hurt each other over a football team? At the end of the day, this is a game. This is a worldwide game which is loved by millions and millions of people. And yes, we all support different football clubs. But why? Why do people feel the need to go out and try and seriously injure other supporters just because they support a different football team? I've never been able to grasp that in my head. Even when Newcastle played Sunderland at St James's Park, and I've gone to the games, and I've seen the absolute hatred in people's eyes, wanting to get at each other. Why? It's crazy. It happened to me when I came out to Wembley with my daughter in February, when that Man United fan came up with my daughter and verbally abused her. This is a grown man going up to a kid because she supports Newcastle. I mean, it's sick, to be honest. I will never in my own mind be able to grasp why there is so much anger and hatred in the world of football. Because this game is a game that we all love. We all love football, but we don't support the same teams. But should that mean that just because somebody supports a different team to you, you have the right to go and try and seriously injure them? And look, I'm talking about all fans here. I'm not talking about just, fans of different clubs. Newcastle fans have their own. There is still the idiots who go around thinking the Billy Big Knobs and trying to cause trouble. That will always be there at every single football club. But me, for a supporter, I don't get it. I'll never understand it. Yes, there's ways of showing passion and how much you love the football club. But going out and trying to seriously injure another football fan just because they don't support the same team as you is absolutely mental. Now, we know that it was going to be trouble in Paris. I think everybody knew that. The problem is, people are saying, oh, well, Newcastle fans deserve it for how they reacted against the PSG fans in Newcastle. There was nothing like this went on. The worst it got was somebody flicked a Paris Saint-Germain's fans' hat off. Stupid thing to do. Why do that? But there was no, Newcastle fans didn't go around the city centre smashing their own pubs and restaurants up just to get at the PSG fans. This is mental. It's crazy. And, my worry, and I think a lot of other people worried, and certainly family who've got family members out there and friends will be worried that something's going to happen tonight. If we go and turn Paris Saint-Germain over, can you imagine the scenes in Paris? Even if Paris Saint-Germain do win the game. I mean, listen, I don't get it. I think it's sick. And, the Newcastle fans weren't causing any trouble last night. There's no issue with that at all. They were happily, merrily meeting up at a fans event, and they were just having a good laugh with everybody. They were having a good sing-song. And these thugs from Paris decide to start chucking flares inside the building and all that kind of stuff. And why? It's pointless. It is absolutely pointless. Why do you want to hurt somebody just because they don't support the same football team as you? I mean, look, this has gone on for years and years. But like I say, it's something I've never been able to grasp growing up as a kid is why people want to hurt each other just because they don't support the same football team. Yes, have your banter. Have your banter, have your fun, and take the mickey out of each other. Absolutely no problem with that. But trying to seriously injure somebody because they don't support the same football team as you, that's a mental problem. That, for me, is just absolutely mental. And, of course, we know that drink plays a big part in it as well. But, I'm sick of England fans getting tarnished with the same brush every time we go away, when there's these thugs in these European cities that we go to in to play these Champions League and Europa League games, where they are mental, they are crazy. So something has to be done about it. But like I said earlier in the video, it really disappoints me that fellow English fans have been sort of putting on social media, etc., that the Newcastle fans deserve all they get. Because I think that is sick as well, given what's happened to other clubs in the recent past when they've had fans seriously injured or even killed. For them to say that about Newcastle fans is quite frankly sickening. But, I don't know where it ends. I mean, UEFA maybe have to do something about this and put a stamp on it where, opposition fans don't feel safe going into other countries. That is ludicrous. You look back at the Dortmund game, there wasn't much trouble there. The Newcastle fans said the German fans were absolutely brilliant, really welcoming and friendly, yet you go to Paris. I mean, we've already had problems in Milan, of course, but this can only get worse for me tonight. I mean, I don't really know how the Paris Saint-Germain fans will react to a defeat or even a win. But you have to worry. Where was the police presence last night? Because we didn't see any. And it's a worrying situation in football. It's like I say, it's not just Newcastle United. This, by the way, it's any English club going into Europe. We always seem to have problems when these ultras of other teams decide that they want to lash out at the fans or cause trouble. Yet English fans are the ones that are tarred with the wrong brush, and it's unfair in my opinion, because these European teams have got some absolute thugs who really it's not football anymore. It's just not football. If normal football fans can get on with each other, have a bit of banter, and support your clubs and live in peace with everybody. But no, there's always that group of thugs that go around with knives and whatever and try and seriously injure fans, and it's got to stop. But let me know in the comments what you think, because I don't know whether this has to become a UEFA thing. because, what happens in the cities before the game, I guess, is, the day before game. Is it anything to do with UEFA? The French, for me, the French authorities must have known, because they know what Paris Saint-Germain fans are like. This isn't the first time they've done this in Paris, but it's not the first major city or major European team that has these ultras that causes trouble. But I don't know what can be done about it. But, to just go and watch a football match and not feel safe is ridiculous. And it's shameful, in my opinion. But listen, I hope they all stay safe out there. If you are watching this on Tuesday, of course, join us at 7:30 tonight, where me and Billy will bring you the live watch-along, of course. Half an hour's build-up to the game, talking about the team news, etc. And then 8 o'clock kick-off, and you'll get play-by-play commentary right here on the Toon Review if you're watching this on the Tuesday. So we will see you tonight. In the meantime, as I say, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Do subscribe if you're new to the channel. And, of course, hit that notification bell that will let you know when we schedule our live shows or upload videos such as this one. And, of course, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button before you close down the show. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.